Hello everyone and welcome to day 5 of my sunflower video diary. So today I actually have very exciting news because something very exciting happened to my sunflower. As I told you guys, I didn't have very high hopes for this project because I killed a succulent, but my sunflower seems to have not died yet. In fact, something even more exciting happened. It is growing. So yeah, the sunflower started to sprout. It's been 5 days instead of the 7 to 14. I'm unsure whether to keep the plastic wrap on because I don't want to stop it from sprouting, so we might take that off today for good. So it seems I didn't have to worry about the sunflower sprouting in the artificial light. Like, it literally just sprouted like this overnight. I don't know what urged it on. Maybe some like magic garden fairy came into my room or something. I don't really know. Your guess is as good as mine. But anyway, here it is, starting to have grown, so very exciting. So here's a better look at it. You guys can see the little green there, and the plastic, it started to kind of have a little hump here instead of just laying flat across the plastic wrap. So we're just gonna take the plastic wrap off, maybe water it, and we'll go from there. Remove the rubber band and the plastic wrap. There we go. Look at that little green there. Very exciting. So the soil is, oh goodness, I'm revealing more. There's more green. Look at that, guys. I am very proud of myself, really, to be honest with you guys. I think we'll water it a little bit, yeah. I really don't want to like destroy the progress we have already, so we're just gonna give it a few drops. And one day, yes, I will go out and get that watering can. Okay, so I got my fresh water here, and let's give it a few drops again. Okay, so here we go. A little bit of green poking through. And we're just gonna, one drop there, one drop there. Just like get on the sides, maybe a little bit there. Again, we don't really want to overwater it. I don't want to destroy my progress after all. Look at all that green. Oh man, I'm so proud of myself, you guys. You don't know how proud I am of myself. So it looks like there's 4 sunflowers here. There's a little tiny one in the corner that you guys can't really see. There may be more later on. I planted like all the seeds they gave me, and it was like 10 or ish, a little bit. So maybe we'll get a few more seeds, but right now we've got 4 sunflowers, so yay. So I think that does mean once they start to sprout a little more, we'll have to give them a bigger pot because overcrowding. I know that plants have roots, and this isn't much room for, roots to grow, especially for 4 different plants. And I'm not sure how big these are supposed to get, but I know some sunflowers can get pretty big. So we'll add that to a list of things to buy. So here are the instructions again. It says to remove plastic wrap when seeds start to germinate. It says 7 to 14 days. I'm not sure, it hasn't been 7 days yet, so I'm not sure if I want to like remove the plastic wrap even though they oh my goodness. Update. Do you guys see this little root popping out from the bottom? That's a root. We might have to buy this pot sooner than I thought. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this little root at the bottom here. I think we will leave it for those 7 to 4. I think we'll just leave it. This is growing a bit faster than I thought. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it for the 7 days. I kind of want to follow the instructions. So I think that I'll put the plastic wrap on it for at least another day. I don't want to stunt its growth because then the plastic wrap's on it, it can't grow right. So yeah, we'll do that. I kind of wish this was like a clear pot so I could like see what's going on, that'd be really cool. Okay, so we're just gonna put the plastic wrap back on. And the rubber band. There, oops, it almost fell over. Can't be having that. Alrighty, there we go. Sunflowers on their way. So once again, we're just gonna set this off to the side. I'm gonna keep an eye on it for like the rest of the day. just in case I need to take the plastic wrap off. If I do decide to take the plastic wrap off, I'll refilm some parts and let you guys know. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm kind of not sure about this like roots growing out of the bottom of the pot thing. That's kind of making me a little nervous right now, because I don't want to kill the plant. Like this happened like overnight. Like you guys saw this yesterday, right? There was like nothing there, right? Am I going? I feel like I'm going crazy. This is so weird. Anyway, no matter how it happened, the sunflowers are here now, and hopefully they're here to stay. So very exciting news, guys. Finally made some progress. So anyway, I don't think we'll have any animations today, partially because my hand still hurts a little bit from yesterday's. They take me a really long time to do, especially because I have to voice record everything and then lay everything into the animating software. And I don't use like fancy animating software like some of the other animators on YouTube might do. I use a free program on my iPad, so it's pretty crappy. Which is why, like, even if I were good at animating, it probably wouldn't turn out too well because it's a free program and it's not really meant for like long animations. It's just meant for like short little clips. But anyway, yeah, you'll probably see some tomorrow, so look forward to that. That'll be exciting. But anyway, we could talk about some stuff with my voice. I know I'm way more boring than my animated counterpart, so I'll try to be more lively, but I really can't guarantee anything. So something else exciting, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show came out. I know no one watches my videos yet, but in case someone does in like 10 years in the future, this is probably old news. But yeah, it came out last Friday, so very exciting. I really like it so far. It's very different from WandaVision. Very different for those of you who have seen WandaVision. It's totally way more like action-packed, and they're definitely diving more into like after the snap. Like WandaVision totally like was about after the snap. It was like Wanda's grief after Vision died and after when she came back from the snap. And this one's kind of going into a different perspective of it. Wanda, her reason to deal with the snap was just create a false reality of everything was okay. But like Sam and Bucky, they like can't afford to do that, so they're trying to go back to as normal as possible despite being Avengers. Especially now that Cap is gone. Cap was kind of like their middle ground, and Bucky, especially coming back from being a brainwashed soldier, Cap was really the only one who believed in him, and now Cap is gone. I ship Bucky and Cap, so you know, you probably know I feel bad that Steve left Bucky because they're soulmates for life. But yeah, anyway, the first episode was totally just here's the world as it is now. Next episode we'll get into the problems. It was like a total setup episode. So it was really fun to watch, like, okay, here they're setting up the problem, and the next episode we'll see how they're like gonna solve the problem. And it's supposed to be like 6 episodes long, which is kind of sad. It's like 6 episodes, not a lot. Like WandaVision was 9 episodes, and that wasn't a lot either. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm expecting big things from them. Bucky is one of my favorite characters in the MCU. Besides probably Peter Parker. Maybe because I'm a teenager and I like his movies, because the MCU movies aren't really Spider-Man movies as if like the Sony ones. The MCU movies are like, they delve a lot into Peter Parker's problems. But yeah, we totally get to see a side of Peter Parker that we didn't in the other, like Sam Raimi and the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy. Well, the Amazing Spider-Man wasn't a trilogy. Like they failed at that. Wow, I can't believe it. But anyway, it was like nice to like not see a backstory. We just jumped straight into Peter Parker's life, and that was really fun. And then Bucky, for me, I didn't know he was the Winter Soldier because I have a crap memory, so when I watched the first Avenger, I totally forgot he existed, because he was an important character, but he was mainly a side character. And when I watch Marvel movies, I do it at night in the dark, so I was probably like half asleep and definitely didn't remember his name. So in Captain America the Winter Soldier, when Bucky was revealed to be the Winter Soldier, and Cap goes, "Bucky?" And I was like, "Who?" Bucky was like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Yeah, who's Bucky?" But then I found out that Bucky was like Cap's best friend and soulmate. So yeah, Loki's also another favorite of mine. I guess a kind of a thing for anti-heroes. I just kind of feel bad for him. Like all he wanted was his father's love, and that kind of just turned him to a villain. And I think that it's kind of sad because He's the only villain in Marvel who's like his motivation isn't just he's evil. It's he wanted to prove himself, and then he became like a mass murderer. So, but anyway, yeah, that's about it. I think on the MCU. You know my feelings on that now, at least a little bit. The MCU is a big part of my life. It's really the only part of my life that like I don't have to share with other people. Like my friends don't like it or really anything. There's a lot of hobbies of mine that I just indulge in by myself. So it's kind of nice to like talk to someone else about Marvel. Even if no one watches this and you guys don't exist, it's still nice, you know? So yeah, anyway, back to Sunflower. I keep repeating this, but I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very excited to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have to probably go into like the flower shop or something and get a bigger pot and some soil and this basic plant fertilizer according to the instructions. So stay tuned for that. And with that, I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.